Hey, all about fishing with Big Kev. Let's talk trolling motors. Stay tuned. Hey, welcome back. Like and subscribe. Hey, I want to talk to you about your trolling motor, and I don't care what brand of trolling motor you got. I want to show you one thing that every trolling motor needs to have done, and then I'm going to show you something that Minn Kota requires or asks for maintenance on this one. This is a Terrova 24 volt iPilot. So first thing, no matter what your trolling motor you're using, unplug it or disconnect it from the battery. Let's be safe about this. The second thing I want you to do is take your prop nut off. And be careful, because on the Minn Kota you have this small pin that can fall out. And I'll rotate my shaft sideways so that I can put it back in. But what you're looking for is any kind of fishing line that's built up in here. And I'd recommend doing that 2 or 3 times a year. But check for any fishing line that might get in there. I do this on the big motor as well. But check for fishing line. If it's clean, make sure your seal's in good shape. Make sure your prop is in good shape. I just put this newer prop on because I got in the rocks in with the other one. But that'll keep everything balanced and flowing right. And then put her back on. This is that prop nut that I use. You guys have seen them. It's supposed to balance it. Does it? I don't know. It seems to run smooth. I've had it on from day one, so I don't have anything to compare it to. But it sure makes it easy when you're out at the lake to change your prop or get a line out of it and so forth. All right, the second thing I want to show you. Minn Kota says that you need to rub a dry lubricant on your shaft and keep it lubed. Don't use an oil product because it'll just collect dirt and grease and grime and cause a hell of a mess. I use a dry product, a dry silicone, non-stick dry film. Several people make it, but just get it on your shaft. Take a rag, clean it off real good. And make sure you get it all of it covered. And then what I like to do is put a little bit on your shaft and then activate it, slide it through the mechanism. And then I'll also get the lower part of this shaft as well. Spray a little bit up there. Then release it back up. And she's good to go. Wipe it down. Now I'm going to show you a trick I do with mine. So I have a stabilizer that I keep on my trolling motor when I travel down the highway, and that just keeps it from bouncing around on top of the boat. But here's something I do. I take a Velcro strap and I wrap it around my cable, because when you're going down the highway, this cable just flops, it goes crazy. And I'm trying to keep it tight here and tight up here and leave least amount of strain on that trolling motor. If you want to, I've actually got two more in here that I'll put here. They're just in the boat, but I wanted to show you how I do that. And that keeps that cable out of the wind. You're driving 70, 80 mile an hour down the highway, whatever it is. Hopefully not 80, but 65, 70 down the highway. It keeps that from flopping and going crazy, especially when you pass, you know, semi trucks pass you or you pass them. So once again, a dry film lubricant on the shaft. This is in the Minn Kota book. Check your prop and then pull your prop and check for fishing line, weeds, and things like that. So hopefully this gives you some pointers on your trolling motor. Do it 2 or 3 times a year. It doesn't take 5 minutes. And it'll save a lot of headaches out on the lake. Hey, all about fishing with Big Kev. Like and subscribe, but hopefully you found this information pretty good. As you can see, we're just covered in snow still. So great project to do while we're waiting on the snow to melt. And we just got our wheel bearings all done, got this done. So we're getting in pretty good shape. So take care everyone, tight lines.